Thank you, Sharice and Erica, for allowing me to be here to stand here and give y'all my heart. So I went through traumatic hair loss. So I went through traumatic hair loss when I was 20 years old. I'm 30 years old right now. And the reason I went through traumatic hair loss, I went through anesthesia and I went through stress hair loss. So I had this big, beautiful patchy hair where I had bald spots and I had it was shedding every time I would comb my hair. It was coming out, and I didn't know 6 months after surgery that I was going to see those side effects, and I was also dealing with my own personal stress. So then moving forward, I wanted a change in my life, but I also felt like I was experiencing all this. I was okay. First thing I thought it was, I'm just gonna cover it up, because that's my first thought. I still want to be beautiful. I still want to be free. I still want to be myself. So I'm just gonna cover it up. So I went to the salon, I got there, she's trying to do my hair. This is my first time having a bad experience with the hairstylist. So she's doing my hair, she's combing out, and she just goes, just like this, I remember the day. She backs up, she goes, I can't do it. I can't cover it up for you. I can't do it, I can't do it. I said, you know what? You can't do it, I can't do it either. Shave it off. So she looked at me, she goes, shave it off. I said, shave it off. You can't figure it out, I can't figure it out. What are we gonna do? I don't know what to do. I asked her to shave it off. She looked around at everybody in the salon. She was like, my client wants to shave off her hair. I feel like I'm the worst person in the world. She felt like she's the worst person in the world because she got to shave off my hair. So I told her to shave it off. I gotta let it go. There's nothing I can do about it. So as soon as I got in the car, I walked out. I felt free. As soon as she shaved it all off, I saw all my hair on the ground. I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing this. I guess I'm walking in this like girl with no hair. Cool. All right. So then I walked out and I got into the car and I just started crying. I just started crying. I started crying because I felt ugly. I felt undesirable. I felt like, who gonna love me? Who gonna appreciate me? How am I find a man? I got no hair. Like, how am I gonna even find anybody to even see me as a woman? So I went in there. I went through hair loss depression. I went through identity hair loss traumatically to the point where I did not know how to pick myself back up. I didn't know what to do as far as how to get energy, how to get life, how to get joy, anything in that sense. So then from there, moving forward, I woke up one day, I told myself my hair loss won't break me. Yeah, my hair loss won't break me. Repeat after me. My hair loss won't break me. My hair loss won't break me. One day I woke up, I said my hair loss won't break me. I said I got multiple options. I remember what I taught was growing up. I grew up in a country farm. We ate what we grew. We used the earth to get back to healing. My grandfather was a farmer. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go back to remembering how I was raised. So I went to HEB, so I don't got time to grow no plants now. So I'm gonna go back to HEB and go grab me some plants. So grab me kale, vegetables. I mean, I'm talking about mayo, oils, fruit seeds, herbs. I had all this stuff on the counter. I said, I'm gonna grow my hair back. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. That's one thing I'm gonna fight. So I started writing down, okay, these oils work with this, these creams work with this, these mayo does this, mayo conditions the hair, the olive oil was keep my scalp moisturized. These are the small little avocado was my deep conditioner base. So that was my main base I was doing. So for 5 years, literally for 5 years, I was just mixing, buying stuff, and everybody would see my hair grow back after 2 years. I had my sister cut her hair off. My mama next to me cut her hair off. Women around me started to cut their hair off. It started to become a movement to where everybody wanted their hair wanted to start over. So then everything I had was refrigerated because I'm getting it from HEB. So I had labeled everything: conditioner, shampoo, creams, all of the refrigerated. So then what happened was I was handing it off to different people who experienced hair loss. I'm like, here you go. I went through this. I went through trying. I got you. I really want to turn my pain into purpose, but I never thought that I was going to own a business. I really just wanted to help people. Moving forward, my grandma went through chemo hair loss. As my grandma went through chemo, she had this beautiful, beautiful bald head. That's why I see all y'all beautiful women in here. And I'm like, I just love it because my grandmother went through extreme chemo hair loss. So I took my oils and herbs. I said, all right, mama, what we gonna do? And this is our 3rd time having cancer. So we already know what fighting means already. So she already lost her hair 3 times. So we already knew she goes, okay, for the 3rd time, I want to fight. I said, that was our main words, was to fight for our hair loss. That's what she said. We rubbed the oils and the creams on her hair. We after about a month, 2 months, 3 months, we started to see her little pricklies grow back, y'all. We was praise dancing up in the house. My grandma was so happy. She get her perms again. She get her little pixie cuts again. She was so excited. So then my mother, who's already a a business owner, she literally upgraded everything I had. So she sat down with me, she goes, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to help more people, but I didn't know how I could do it. And so then she goes, okay, well let me, she researched everything I had. I told her all the components. So the thing was, I studied the components of a plant. So what aloe vera does in your hair is it removes the toxins. It adds vitamin E. It adds the shine, it adds the nutrients, it adds the moisture. That's what I was studying. So what she did was she found the same exact ingredient that didn't need to be refrigerated so where we can help more people to where y'all didn't have to actually put in the refrigerator. Moving forward, this was in 2017. We lost our grandmother in 2017. So then that was another fight that we needed because we knew that her hair would go back, so we couldn't stop there. She'd already passed. So the mission was we already seen that, so we knew we could help more people. So 6 months after that, she goes, let's just do it. Let's do it in my mother, that was her mother, she said, let's do it in my mother's name. We started the business, she upgraded everything I had, she became an associate trichologist, I became a cytochemist, so I studied plants. So that's what my passion is. And from there, we ended up starting to help more people through hair loss, through our shampoos, our conditioners, our hair oils, and our hair creams. We started in the garage, us just mixing buckets and buckets, oils, creams, all night. I mean, packaging product, labeling product, going to different markets saying, hey, you got experienced hair loss, we can help you, we can help you. Over the course of 5 years, we have helped I could tell you probably over 2,000 to 3,000 women regrow their hair back, and all from plants. I teach people how to regrow their hair back from the inside out through plants. Go back to our source. Just like I had to go back to the source. What was the source? The source was plants. Using what we know, what we already know in the earth, what the earth already gives us, Mother Nature already gives us to regrow our hair back. So how many people have ever used plant-based products to grow their hair back? So just a few people. Nobody's ever tried. So why haven't anybody ever tried plant-based products? Okay. So and it's fine. A lot of us are not very. A lot of us don't really know exactly the main direction when it comes to plant-based products, or like why it's important. But aside from that, what I've noticed when I've struggled with, what I personally struggle with when it comes to my clients is the inside. So the inside, not just food, but the stress of the hair loss, the psychology of the hair loss. So not only are the plants help with, So not only do the plants help with the inside of us healing our hair, but it also helps the inside as far as mood enhancers. It helps with changing the way our blood flow. It helps with cleansing our body. So the reason why I bring up stress is because stress is the second cause of hair loss, in addition to hereditary. Stress is the second cause of hair loss. It's a psychological thing that what happens when we lose our hair. A lot of us get defeated, we get broken, we get confused. A lot of us don't know the direction that's taken. So what I always tell people is we call manifesting hair growth. So manifesting hair growth is something that I'm very passionate about because it also helps us fight from the inside out, just like I kind of spoke about with the plants. So what I do is I have a hair growth journal, and I set my intention. So just like the young man spoke about earlier about manifesting, I incorporate that same technique, but I do it with hair. So the first thing is you set your intentions. So I set my intentions on exactly what I wanted from my head. So I didn't just say I want a hair. What kind of hair? Do I want healthy hair? Do I want long hair? Do I want short hair? Do I want what kind of style did I want to rock? What did I actually want for myself? The second thing was I visualized my hair goal. So I visualized exactly what I want my hair to look like. And then I have to accept that for me. I have to pick a style, pick whatever I wanted for myself, what I was comfortable with, and accept that style for me. So whether it was long hair that I could play around with, where it can be and protective styles, whether it was short hair that I can create different styles with, or whether I wanted to keep my pixie cut. It was my choice, but that was my visualization of my goal. So not everybody's goal is to have healthy long hair. Everybody's goal is to keep it in wigs all day. Not everybody's goal is to keep it bald. Everybody has their own goal when it comes to their hair. The third thing I learned was hair affirmations. So when I was in the mirror, I used to remember when I was in the mirror, I used to say, my hair loss won't break me. When I got those products, I said, my hair loss won't break me. I am not my hair loss. I will overcome this. I will break this. I can do this. I can fight for this. I have to keep shifting my mindset towards my hair loss, because it was something that I knew that not only am I affecting it from the inside out, but it's also my body's been affected. So 2 parts of myself being affected, mentally and my hair's been affected. So the third thing was I showed gratitude to where I was at. Any hair stage I was acceptance of myself. I was acceptance of my hair, who I was as a person. I accepted the fact that if my hair grew back, great, and if it didn't, great. I am grateful that I was even had an opportunity to see something come out of my scalp that was from me. That's how grateful I was. And I let go of every negative thought I had towards myself. So if I was ugly, if I felt undesirable, I stopped saying those words about myself. I stopped saying I stopped making a materialistic thing who I was. I didn't need to wear a lot of makeup to feel beautiful when my hair was short. I said, no, I am beautiful. That comes from the inside. I'm gonna show you, but I can tell you, my actions are gonna show you I'm beautiful better than how you walk up to me and you see the beauty. The inside of my soul is gonna show you who I am first. So I had to let go of every negative thing. I had to stop unmasking, covering up every single thing that was on the inside. I had to unmask it and show you who I was, whether you see a bare face or bare head. That's who I was. The 4th thing I did was, after I let go of the negativity, I took action. I just took action. I took action. And what taking action means, y'all, is staying consistent with a regimen. What is your hair? Just like people put on, you go through a time where it's a hair detox, a body detox. You go through a time where put your hair in the same type of regimen. How often are you going to deep condition your hair? How often are you going to put hot oil treatments on your hair? How often are you going to massage your scalp? How often are you going to take the time to really put that TLC back into your hair? When are we going to stop getting out of this microwave mentality where we think a pill is going to fix our hair? Or we think a good shot is going to fix our hair? When we think that we're going to go and get the surgery, when are we going to get out of that microwave mentality to actually fight for what we want? And that fight takes consistency. When are we going to get out of that microwave mentality? When are you going to go back to the source? Plant-based products. Take the oils and herbs you have, massage it on your scalp. That's your source. Your hands is your tools. The oil you have at home, that's your source. That's stimulating blood flow. It's called stimulating blood circulation. That's what makes our hair grow. Stimulating blood circulation. Keep taking care of your hair. If you got colored hair, deep condition. You already taken out strips and oil. You've taken out so much out of your hair. Why not add in the work? Why not add in the extra conditioner treatments that you need? Why not add in the extra TLC? We do everything else for everybody, but we won't fight for ourselves. We'll make a good meal for everybody else, we'll make a good product. We won't do that we won't just sit at home. You know what? I'm gonna put this conditioner on my hat for an hour just for me. I want to do a hot oil treatment just for me, but as soon as somebody else come over, girl, I got you. I'm gonna cook whip something up, put everything I got to the side. Next thing you know, now you stressing out because my hair fall out. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix me. Next thing you know, you still walk around broken. I'm gonna fix me. But you still broken. But hey, you need help? My problem's over here. And what's coming out as you walk? Your hair. Your hair. We gotta unmask. When I say unmask, stop pushing your problems to the side and fight for yourself. Fight for your hair loss. Fight for who you are. Fight for that. That's your hair is your crown. Your hair is your blessing. That's you. It comes from you. That's something you can say that's mine. Fight for that. When I say fight for that, take action. Oil treatments, deep conditioner treatments. Fight, y'all. Fight is in the action. You have any questions for me? Yes. So my Instagram is drop on my website is www.k as in kite, T as in Tom, and then it's beauty. Beauty boom, and then it's .com.
BOOM?
Yes, like boom. So that boom is like that confidence, that fire, that passion. That's that boom.
Say it one more time.
Boom. So K as in kite, T as in Tom, and then beauty, and then boom, BOOM, and then it's .com. And when you go on the website, if you can go on the click on the first part, you click on the hair oil, or you can click on the hair food trail. You can see all the reviews that we've helped, all the people we've helped, all the lives we've changed. It's not even just about people growing their hair back. People obtain a whole new face, just like they were seeing a whole new image based off of their hair, based off of going back to themselves. So, all right, now. You're welcome. Okay.
Let's give her